Hey guys, this is Technology Mafia, and today I'm going to answer a question that has come up a number of times on a video that I posted a few months ago called Why I Switched to the Sony A6000. And that question is, am I going to upgrade to the new Sony A6300? So what is the Sony A6300? Essentially, it's a Sony A6000 just with upgraded features. And I'm going to summarize the differences just by reading from a list of 10 key differences between the two cameras. So number one on the list is a brand new sensor. So the old sensor on the A6300 is 24.2 megapixels. The new one is 24.3 megapixels. However, the big difference is it now has copper wiring, and so that is supposed to help with noise and produce a higher resolution image, or so Sony marketers say. Number two on the list is increased ISO sensitivity. That is due to the sensor and the wiring. So apparently this new camera can go up to ISO 51,200, which I would never recommend shooting in. Number three is a better viewfinder, and I think this is one of the nicer differences between the two cameras. As you guys know or may not know, the viewfinder in the A6000 is electronic. Now with normal DSLRs, you look through the viewfinder, what you're seeing is a direct image that goes through the lens. So you're seeing in real time what the lens is seeing. However, with the A6000 and the A6300, you are actually just seeing an electronic reproduction of what the lens sees. So it's essentially like having a microscopic TV screen that you put your eye up to and you look through. And the difference between the new A6300 is that that little screen that you look through is now much more higher resolution, faster, and so it's more responsive, and it covers 100%, I believe, of the field of view that the lens sees. So that's a big plus. Number four, improved autofocus system. Now I never had a problem with the A6000's autofocus system. It had 198 autofocus points. The new A6300 comes with 425 autofocus points, which is crazy, ridiculous. In the real world, the difference is 0.05 is how fast the A6300 focuses, and 0.06 of a second is how fast the A6000 focuses. So whether or not that is important to you, up to you. Moving on, the focal plane phase detection system for A-mounted lenses. A lot of people are excited about this. What it essentially allows you to do is to purchase A-mount lenses and use an adapter on your A6300 and have all of the features of those lenses, including autofocus and I'm guessing image stabilization as well. So that's cool if you want to go back and buy those A-mount lenses. Number seven, this is the big one, 4K video recording. So that is the big feature of the A6300. It shoots 4K. It also does 1080p at 120 frames per second, which means you could shoot some amazing slow motion video if you're into that. The 4K video footage is amazing. You can search YouTube for sample footage and you'll see a lot of very good video. Number eight, improvements to the body ergonomics. Apparently the A6300 is just made from that magnesium alloy that only part of the A6000 was made out of. So it should be more sturdy, better weather sealed, more waterproof, and all that good stuff. It's not waterproof, but more water resistant. So we talked about the electronic viewfinder and the LCD. There's some improvements to the LCD as well, and the electronic viewfinder refreshes at 120 Hertz now. And the last item, number 10, is now support for microphone input. So you can use an external microphone with your A6000. So that is just a summary of some of the key differences between the A6000 and the A6300 for those of you who haven't read all about these cameras. Am I going to upgrade to the A6300? Not right now. Why is that? Well, number one, it's the price difference. So the A6000, I probably, if you've seen my last video, I say in that video I purchased it with the kit lens for $479. The new A6300 currently on Amazon is $1,150. So it's essentially a $670 upgrade for me, which for those of you who have a lot of money and like to have the newest tech as soon as it hits the market, you can go out and buy the A6300 for $1,100, $1,200, and you will take it home and you will be very happy. I will say two things about that, though. Number one is the A6300, in my opinion, is not twice as good as the A6000. So I'm not ready to pay the additional $700 to upgrade. And number two, when you're spending $1,200 on an A6300, in the back of your head, you should be asking yourself, should I have added a couple extra $100 and just gone full frame and bought the A7, A7 II, A7 III, A7R, A7S, one of the nicer big cameras from Sony. So what's my plan? My plan is to keep the A6000 around. I'd rather take the money that I would have spent to upgrade and invest in some other lenses. In fact, I just bought a lens and I'll probably do an unboxing here shortly. Here's a little sneak peek, Sigma. So look out for that video in the near future. And then I'm going to wait for the prices of the A6300s to drop down. I think by Christmas, maybe we'll see them down to the $800, $850 range. And at that point, maybe I will take the leap and sell the A6000 and get the A6300. But for the time being, there's really nothing that I need from this camera that I'm not already getting, and I'm very happy with it. I'm happy with the results. I'm still learning how to use it better. I'm still progressing in my photography skills, so I'm very happy about that. It's still a camera that is both rewarding to use and challenging to use at the same time. So yeah, that's my take on the A6300, my take on the A6000. Both are great cameras. Obviously the A6300 is a better camera. I'm not going to argue that it's not, but for the money, I think in my opinion, the A6000 is a bargain. And if you can get it for $500 or even below now's the time to buy an A6000, even though it's a year and a half old. And new cameras are always around the corner. Next year, they may announce the A7000. Canon might come out with the 90D. Who knows what happens in the world of cameras and photography and video. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Comment below if you have either one of these cameras. What are the pros and cons of owning each one? Are you planning on upgrading? Have you upgraded? I'd be curious to find out. Comment below. As always, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Bye.